Hello YouTube family, this is part number 2 to the T-nut build project we're working on here. So I'll go ahead and move the camera over it and show you what we have got milled out. Quite a bit, as a matter of fact. I'll move the camera over here. I've got the air conditioner and the fan running in the background here. Okay, you guys can see the pile of chips that developed. So in the other video, this is a older Niagara end mill. This was one I've had before they gave me the big pile of them, when they gave us all those for the YouTube contributors that were helping at the bash and whatever. So unknown type of steel. We tested it earlier today using our PT2 316 tester. Okay, it tested out to be really soft. Okay, there's one of the there's the marks that I had. We surface ground the back so we would know we'd have a really flat side, and so that's what we've used to register off of. We've got it down to our dimensional sizes. Now all we have to do is get it to our dimensional thickness. So I need to pull that corner off there, deburr that real quick so it doesn't mess anything up. Alright, should have had that done beforehand. Anyway, so we're setting here in the parallels. Our thickness currently is approximately, and this is approximate because we've got to come down, 730 thou, or 3/4 inch approximately. Well, it was 3/4 because I've already surface ground the back. So we're going to go, our major diameter that we need is 580 thou tall, thick, okay? So I'm going to move you guys over just a little bit so I can have room to work the handles here. And I'll keep you in shot there. And we're just going to use this end mill and use it and work down. And so we're 730, we need to be 580. And then we're actually going to center up. We'll actually end up use this, but we'll step over. We've got to go a 1/4 inch down once we have, and a 1/4 inch in, and we'll use this end mill to do it, and then we'll change our tool, we'll center, drill, and tap, and then it'll be done. I'm going to leave this up here for right now until I get totally done before I try to clean this big mess up. And then we'll pull this up out of the way, and we'll pull this up out of the way because we have to set our depth and everything. First off, let's go ahead and tighten our piece down here. Make sure our parallels are parallel. Now, I know it's flat, and if you tap it too hard, you can actually make things bounce and get out of, because if you bounce it just right, you can make it pop up. Some people get carried away and they want to beat the heck out of it. Or you can make your parallels vibrate. Snug it down, which I already know I have a flat bottom. We had machined all the sides, so we have a good purchase on it. It's in the center of the vise, and we have tightened down on it. So we're going to come over here. And again, we're just going to mill this off with this end mill, because we are going to harden this. We're going to put it in the oven. I'm not going to show that on camera, but you know, I'll show it later on after we're done. So we will call, actually I will call that 0, lock in, and I'll end up raising my knee up. So first off, we got to go start up our rotary phase converter first. I love the fact that I've got my handle done for my surface grinder. Alright, rotary phase converter is running, and I'll kind of leave you guys wide at first. We'll go ahead and get started. Alright, we'll actually start this way. really high spots. There's not. Okay. We'll just touch. Okay, we'll call that 0. Get my 0 set on the knee here. There we go. Okay, we were 730 and we needed to be 580. And we're not touching anything, so let's go ahead and come up. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100,000. All right. And we will just use, because it's soft steel, we'll just put on some of that for right now. We could run flood coolant. And we're just going to feed this in by hand. Pretty hot. Let's go ahead and run flood coolant. Just because I don't want to melt the tool down. Oh yeah. There we go. We'll just run flood coolant. We did it before, might as well do it again. Make the tool run cool. Let that keep draining there, and we'll come over here and we'll just do a quick check on our depth, on our dimensions, see where we're at. We're right at 5/8, and we need to be at 580 thou. We're 625, so 625, 580, and that's where we need to be. Let's see, make sure my brain's, it's late. Oh, let's try this again. 0.625 minus 0.580 equals 45 thou. Okay, because it's late, and I want to make sure I don't make a mistake. So we want to take 45 thou off of, and we're going to leave it a little thick because we're going to do a grind finish after we harden. So we'll go ahead and go 10, listen to me, 20, 30, 40, 4. So we're leaving a thou grind allowance. All right. I'll just go slow so we get a good finish and make sure everything's relatively smooth. Yeah, running the flood coolant makes a big difference on making tools last. Through here. Down there. All right. Fill the coolant. Get that out of the way for right now. And now we're going to cut some slots down the sides. Okay. Picture on there actually has, you go in a 1/4 inch and down a 1/4 inch. I'll go ahead and move you guys in for that. And I'm actually going to use this end mill that we got, and we'll touch off and we'll zero and we'll do our dials and the whole 9 yards. We'll do the back one first. First we'll touch off. Actually we got to go down 250, so get my weight cover out of the way here. First off, we're going to zero the dial down here. Let me back up. Going to zero the dial. Loosen this. Get our zero. Tighten it up. And we're going to raise it up 250 thou. So there's 80. There's 100. 40. 180. 200 and 20, 30, 40, 50. Okay, so we're at depth. Alright, so there's 250 thou. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to touch off because I got my depth, and I'll feed in and I'll zero. I'll feed in on my dial down here and you'll see. I'll try to get you guys a view of it all. Go ahead and start. We'll dial in here till we get a touch. Okay, we're touching. Go ahead and zero. Okay, go ahead and slide off the end here. And now we're going to dial in There's 200 thou. And 50. So 1/4 inch in, 1/4 inch down from the back. And we've got our flex loop going again. And we're going to hand feed this in. Actually, we're going to set the power feed. Because that's what it's for. We were letting that power feed through there. And feed over. Move that out of the way, brush this stuff clean. Just because. Alright. I'm saving all the big cleanup for at the end. Alright. Move over here. And we're going to do the same thing. We'll come in here, we're going to find 0, and we'll do the touch off. You have to dress up the call that 0. And we're going to 0 again down here. Let's see. Make sure I'm thinking correctly before I move something. What? And so we need to go 250 thou. 1 revolution of the dial is 200 thou on here. So there's 200 thou, and then when you go down to where it says 150, okay, we pull the table in 250 thou, which is 1/4 inch. Go ahead and zoom you guys in. You can see a little milling action. Screw it on. Same feed rate as before. On the flood coolant. A little noisy, little chatter. Speed it up just a little bit. There you go. And we're done with that. Then we can go ahead and lift this up out of the way. Lock it back. Alright. Now we got to pull this out, clean it up, deburr it, all that good stuff. And we're going to do a tool change. And I know I could cut this into, you know me, I don't like to edit things down. So we're actually going to do a tool change. We're going to pull this out, deburr it, fine center. But we've got our tool set up here. Got our other chuck. We got a 12.2 millimeter because we're doing a 13, or correction, we're doing a 14 by 1.5 millimeter. Again, 14 by 1.5 millimeter tap hole in this is what he requires. So I'm going to go ahead and pull this out, deburr it, get everything ready, and then I'll show you how I do drilling and tapping on this and what works good. Everybody has their own method. Again, just figured I'd show you guys because Cody said he wanted to see this, how I did this for him. And this is a T-nut for a quick change tool post. He has, I don't remember what type of lathe, but he gave me the dimensions and everything. So when we get done doing the drilling and tapping, we're going to set on the surface grinder, and I gave myself a grind allowance just on the top so I can get it to its 580 thickness. And then we're going to harden it. We're going to harden this in the oven. I'm not going to show that on camera, but I will talk about it in the process, and that's why we used this to begin with. Again, these are handy to have when you unknown material, you want to know how hard it is. Yes, they're pricey, but if you're using them all the time instead of the big giant hardness tester, this is the deal to have. So lots of mess to clean up. I'll wait till I get totally done so I only have to mess with flying razor blades one time. So there you go. You guys, get a hold of All Industrial Tool Supply. Contact them, call them, go to www.allindustrial.com and request a master catalog. They're giving away free t-shirts too when you request a master catalog, and this is the month of August in 2016 right now, because I know this video is going to be on YouTube for a long time. But contact them. They're a small company in Huntington Beach, California. Supply MRO, machining, I mean, you name it, just like the other companies that's out there. So they're in the process of getting a new website up and running. So give them a holler. Look at their stuff. They're going to be getting their new website up. They've got 1,600 pages in the master catalog. Takes a while for them to build their website. So depending on when in time you see this video, you know, years down the road, I'm sure they'll have the website up. But right now, currently in August of 2016, when this video is being published, that's why I say get the master catalog. They're offering free t-shirts. They have a lot of great stuff in there. I've been buying stuff from them for about, I've been buying everything I can from them for about 6 months now. And I am very, very pleased with their product. great discounts. They're big supporters of the machining community here in YouTube. As far as contributors, they sponsored the Summer Bash. They gave away some phenomenal prizes out there. Some really nice Kurt Vices and a couple other things. So let them know. Use my name, James Green. Say, hey, I was watching his videos on YouTube. He said call you guys, request a catalog and a free t-shirt. Let them know your size. And they've got a lot. Any of the products that I use, that I have the part numbers, I'll be sure and post it in the links down at the bottom. Right now, this stuff that I'm using, I know they have different flood coolants and different things, but I need to look in their catalog and see, because I don't know if they normally carry this or not, but this is what I use. They may carry it, but this is the stuff I use for my coolant, the Astro Cut, and it's water soluble. Medium to heavy duty biostable soluble oil. That's what I use as far as my coolant. I've got several gallons of this saved up, but I use their whey oil on my surface grinder. I use it on my lathe. It's just some basic bar oil. Because all you need to do is lubricate ways. It doesn't have to be anything specific. I get it from them, and I also get it from my local auto parts store, O'Reilly's. But there you go. We're going to go ahead and pull this stuff out. We're going to, let's go ahead and do that now. We got to deburr it. That's always fun. We get the nasty flying razor blades off. So yeah, gonna be making us a T-nut. Get rid of all those nasty sharp edges and stuff, and then we're gonna come back and we're gonna clean this up, and we'll do that in the next video. So we're going to do a part 3 for this, and I'm going to show you how I do drilling and tapping on this Bridgeport, which is handy. Or if you just recently purchased a full-size mill, maybe you're watching this and you're curious about a different way to do things. There's always a different way, but I'm going to drill and power tap and do everything on the mill. So we're definitely going to have to lower the bed down, drop the knee down a little bit, so we got room to get everything in. So if you guys have any questions, my public email address, eagledustoff37@gmail.com. I'm on Instagram @eagledustoff37. I'm on Twitter, eagledustoff37. Facebook, find me, friend me. A lot of stuff out there. I do some live feeds at times right now. So behind the scenes stuff on the Facebook stuff, guys and gals. So there will be an episode 3, and that'll be the final episode for this. And like I always say at the end of every video, and I mean it, take care of yourself and take care of family. Because remember, at the end of the day, you and your family is all you got. Until next time, get out in the shop and make some chips. This stuff is fun. We'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.